morning and welcome to ChukkerTV. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are live today from the Santa Rita Polo Farm, Grand Champions Polo Club, for our second game here in the 2019 Sun Cup. And if you were with us yesterday afternoon, actually, we had a lot of storm. Mother Nature is very tough on us. We had a lot of storms, actually tornado warnings. We had a lot of lightning, and it started to rain right around our 5 p.m. start yesterday. So we went ahead and rescheduled to the Santa Rita Polo Farm, and this is a beautiful place to play polo, watch polo, and just enjoy life in general. And so you're going to love this. Keep an eye on the backdrops here at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. I'm going to point out a lot of stuff to you if you're not familiar with the Santa Rita Polo Farm. Of course, 3 fields here at the Santa Rita Polo Farm, and I believe we're on the Buenos Aires field this morning. And it looks like we're going to have Audi facing off against the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Of course, Aspen Valley Polo Club in their blue jerseys, the light blue there, and powder blue you could call them, and then Audi in the dark jerseys. Now, Mark Ganzi was going to play, but he had a takeoff, and so we're going to have Tato Bellini fill in for Mark today. He was here scheduled to play in his yesterday's game, but Tato's going to come in 1 goal. Sugar Erskine will play the number 2. He looked like he got a mohawk on his helmet there, so I'd love to know what you think about that on the Facebook conversation. Kind of a new helmet style. Sugar's always up for something new. Pablo Spinacci on 6 goals, played number 3. Tommy Collingwood playing number 4 on 5 goals. They're going to be an 18-goal team going up against Grant Ganzi at the number 1 position on 3 goals. Granty, of course, Granty there with the American flag on the back of his powder blue helmet. And then you have Juancito Bellini, who just graduated from FAU for international business. Congratulations, Juancito, at 4 goals. Pablo Polito played the number 3 on 2 goals. And then Alejandro Navija Estrada right there in the red helmet on 8 goals. Keep an eye on Alejandro. He will captain the team for the number 4 position. They're going to be a 17-goal team, so they're going to get 1 goal on handicap. So 1-0 now as we get this first chukker underway. We've had 18-goal polo here to start off the 2019 Sun Cup, and so it's been fun watching. We had a great game yesterday where Dudacorp edged out Palm Beach Equine 12-9, and they will meet whoever wins today in the final. Pablo Polito on the move right there. Pablo with his first opportunity, and that's the way you start out a game, as Pablo will pick up his first goal of the day on his first run of the day right here. Good shot from the end zone. Look at that ball come down right there. Beautiful shot. Pablo checked the shoulder 1 time right there, and then no need to look back anymore as he just puts his shoulders down, the head follows, and he pulls out the putter. Juancito Bellini in the rumble seat right there, and it looked like Spinacci couldn't do anything but just watch Pablo carry that one through. Now Pablo winning the second bowl, and oh, bad luck right there, backed up by Bellini. And that'll be controlled here by Estrada. Alejandro. Oh, yeah. Estrada's going to lay one out here. But Bellini coming back now. Tato Bellini. And Santos will push Pablo Polito off the right of way. And we'll get our first knock-in of the day for Team Audi. Looks like Collingwood's going to go ahead and do the honors here in the number 4. Tommy Collingwood, 5-goal player. Very strong 5-goal player. And nice seeing Tommy playing here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, as it's going to be Erskine. Sugar now down the side looking for Spinacci. Spinacci's got Tato Bellini going forward. They run in front of the scoreboard right there. 5:35 left here. Pablo's going to slam on the brakes with Bellini rubbing him a little bit. Now the give and go, and I like this one right to Sugar Erskine. Sugar on the near side, left side of the pony. Going to lay it up there. A little light, though, for Bellini, and it'll be Grant Ganzi, double G. He's going to turn this one inside. Granty coming off a huge win here. Juancito Bellini and Grant Ganzi at the WPL, Beach Polo Championships down in Miami Beach. And the 2 young guns, as I call them, did a great job coming back to beat Flex Jet in the final minutes of the beach polo. Alejandro Navija Estrada on the move right here. He is poetry in motion. Look at this play. Goes to the near side, back to the offside, but well done as Spinacci's going to position himself perfectly in there, but stolen away by Bellini. Loose ball play, and it'll be Estrada. Alejandro, once, twice, and an easy goal there for the man in the red helmet. So the Aspen Valley Polo Club Of course, AspenValleyPoloClub.com. If you want to check out the Aspen Valley Polo Club, here's a replay here with Bellini. He'll slow this one down. Look like he's trying to drop it to Polito. Pablo takes the mallet of Collingwood, and that's all he needed to do for the 8-goaler, as Alejandro will take it in. And then he's walking the dog right there, and a little snapshot to finish it off. And I'm digging Sugar's. He does have a mohawk on out there, I believe. Yeah, let me know what you think about Sugar's mohawk on the Facebook conversation. And like I said, he might have a new trend going on polo helmets, as it actually suits Sugar very well. It actually looks pretty good on him right there. All right, Bellini and Sugar are going to go at it right here. Juancito Bellini. Now Juancito goes to the inside. He's going to try to run around Spinacci. Pablo puts him on his hip, looking for the near side back shot, but stolen away by Estrada. 3:41 left here in the first chukker. Alejandro's going to keep the engine moving forward here and looking for Gansey. Oh, yeah, well done, Grant. He might get whistled up there. Yeah. So Grant, I like that little duck and dive move from the right to the left to take the ball from the near side to the offside, but then he falls across the right of way. Keep an eye on this. Here comes Grant across the field right here. He's going to duck and dive right here, and he cuts across right there, and he reaches out in front of the number 4. Penalty 5 from the spot, and we're going to get our first courtesy change of the day. Now, here you go. Here's some backdrops for you. Right to the back there is the main barn. That's actually Melissa Gansey and Juan Bellini's barn. They mount out of that barn. If you look at this is the whole Santa Rita Polo Farm here, as you have the Buenos Aires field we're on here. They have the Aspen field to your right, Sycamore field up in front there that they also use as a playing field if they need it. And then you have the barns all the way in the back there, 5 of them back there. Can house over 200 head of horses here at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. And to the right of your picture, if you're not new to the area, is the Valiente Polo Farm. Well, they play the WPL also all season, the World Polo League with Robert Janavis, and the Valiente Polo team. Right here in the same little hub in Wellington, Florida. It's a beautiful area, just an amazing spot, like I said, to watch and play polo. A lot of fun there, a lot of fun in those barns as they stage a lot of parties, of course. A lot of the parties this year for the WPL were staged right there in the main barn. And I do urge you, if you are in the area, to please come out, check Santa Rita Polo Farm. Now, it is a private facility. It is open during polo. It's not open during the week for any visitors at any time, and you can understand that for safety of the 4-legged athletes. But anytime there is polo, please join us here at the Santa Rita Polo Farm and the Grand Champions Polo Club. All right, 3:29 after our first courtesy change, and of course I'll say it one time today, the courtesy change used to favor the 4-legged athletes. They'll start the game somewhere in the middle to give all players an opportunity to change their pony. Try to keep it under 45 seconds if possible. And we found out by using the courtesy change, of course, that we see less fouls in the game, and of course, a lot safer for the 4-legged athlete because the players are making less desperation plays on a tired horse. Some players are not comfortable changing ponies, so it does give the sponsors and the amateur players an opportunity to get on a fresh mount. All right, here we go. It's going to be Collingwood looking for Erskine and Gansey. Granty's going to leave that one behind with 3:22 on the clock. And wow, beautiful looking gray pony. Sugar Erskine's on riding right there. Now, Bellini and Estrada will work this one down inside. Alejandro's going to slow the pace at the 30-yard line and get a wonderful tail shot to the side. And Gansey already on the move. I love to see that. Whoa, slide it in there, Granty. That pony's going to slide. Nice little horse right there, actually sliding into the boards. Now, another little outlet pass here to Bellini. And, of course, Juancito and Grant played a lot of polo together. They played in the U.S. Open last year together. They played a lot of high-go polo together, these two young players. As Bellini and Polito, I like this give and go. Oh, they leave it inside. Now Pablo, and just off to the left side. So it looked like Aspen Valley was going to go coast to coast there. But just the near side neck shot. Just off to the right side, and it'll be Collingwood's third knock-in of the game. So the Aspen Valley Polo Club peppering the goal here in the first chukker. Collingwood takes it back to the center, and now back to the outside. And look at this, the two big guns riding perfectly. Look at those horses look like they're exactly the same color. Sugar and Pablo Spinacci. That's pretty cool. Now Spinacci's going to run by Sugar. Tato Bellini going in on the near side. Bouncing ball. He'll leave that one behind. But look at this. Spinacci, off the left side. And you get a good shot of Alex Roldan, our mounted official today, wearing the purple stripes. So our first knock-in of the day for the Aspen Valley team. And a good, nice shot there by Audi. It'll be, looks like Alejandro. Going to get a timeout here. You're going to stop the clock for a moment. And maybe having a little, looks like one Audi player off the field, so make sure that's all taken care of. A good shot of Alejandro right there. One of the famous Estrada brothers, play worldwide. Alejandro plays a lot of polo with Melissa Gandy, winning many arena tournaments, actually. Very strong on the snow and on the sand, Alejandro. And at 8 goals on the outdoor field, just an amazing polo player. Now, this one goes back to the center, looking for Bellini, lofted shot. Oh, the two brothers go at it. I like to see this. Of course, Juancito, the older brother of Tato right there, Santos Bellini. Now, Pablo Polito, nice near side shot, but Collingwood's going to pick him up and open this one back up here for Audi. Great angle right there. Look at that. Tato's going to run onto it, hooked by his brother. He's upset there. He thinks he got foul hooked, but it looked like a clean one to me. And he'd be looking for a cross hook there. But looks like Juancito gets in perfect position. Now he opens it up, looks for Estrada, bounces it off of Spinacci, and now it'll be Alejandro on the gray pony. 55 seconds left in the first chukker as Alejandro will work this one back to center field. He's got everybody in four in front of him here. Now Bellini, and that's going to work. Here comes Sugar to steal that one away. They both override. Collingwood will override. Loose ball play, and it'll be Tato Bellini. Bellini looking for Sugar. Sugar picks it up on the near side, running and gunning right here. Nice near side play. Nice little ride off there by Juancito. He'll tail this one up for Pelito, and he's going to lay it back in here for Granty. Now, with not much time on the clock, Aspen Valley looking for their fourth goal here in the first chukker. 2 players override, and then we get a whistle on the play, and that'll stop the action right here in about 10 seconds. And they might go ahead and call a chukker. Yep, they're going to go ahead and call this a chukker, so we'll see what our mounted official decides on this one. We'll get everybody on some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back for our second chukker of the 2019 Sun Cup.
The club is absolutely fabulous. If you're a golfer, the greens, the bunkers, the fairways are in fabulous condition. If you've not played this course before, you need to play the course. And if you did play before, you'll be amazed by the difference in the quality of this course. The people here are friendly, the staff is excellent, the course is in great condition, and it's a lot of fun to be here.
We bought it 2.5 years ago, had a 3-year project to totally renovate the course, which we completed in 19 months. We've now got 2 restaurants, championship course. It's immaculate, pristine. Everybody will see as they play today, and we're looking forward to a great day.
They've turned it around, and it's unbelievable what they've done to it in just a couple of years. They've restored it to what is really a gem in Wellington. It's an absolutely tremendous golf course. It's in great condition.
All right, welcome back to our second chukker here. The spring season, well, it just came off successful World Polo League Beach Polo in Miami Beach. And if you missed that, I urge you to go back to the ChukkerTV website and check out the beach polo. Man, what a fun time. What an amazing event. Put it on your calendars for next year. And this is supposed to be expected, well, one of the best of spring seasons the club's had in the last 12 years. 12-year history, Sun Cup. And we had our games yesterday. If you missed our games in the morning, Duda Corp with Timmy Duda, Carlitos Gracita, Chris Campson, and Jared Zenny. An 18-goal team. They went up against Palm Beach Equine. That was Scott Swartland, Brandon Phillips, Nick Roldan, and Juan Bellini. And it was a close game. It was 1-1 after the first, 4-3 after the second, Duda, 7-5 at halftime, 9-6 after the fourth. Duda Corp was on fire, 10-8 after the fifth, and then a final of 12-9. And Duda Corp will play the winner of today's game tomorrow. So check us out tomorrow, ChukkerTV, 10 a.m. and 11:30. The runners-up, of course, will go against Palm Beach Equine tomorrow, and that'll be Just for the Fun of It Cup. And those that Just for the Fun of It Cup has been some really good games because the games have been so close anyways. And a great group of players playing here in the spring season. Love the spring season here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. And thank you for joining us on ChukkerTV. If you are new to the game of polo, let us know on the Facebook conversation. And of course, we're always open to do some Polo 101 for our new viewers, as we love the new viewers at ChukkerTV. Bellini on the far side, 3-0 here, 1-goal handicap start the game. Bellini came out, and Papa Polito and Alejandro Navija Estrada scored for Aspen Valley. For just joining our broadcast, Aspen Valley in the light blue jerseys with Grant Ganzi, Juancito Bellini, Pablo Polito, and Alejandro Navija Estrada against Audi in the dark jerseys. Mark Ganzi being filled in by Tato Bellini today. Santo Bellini. And he's got Sugar Erskine, Pablo Spinacci, and Tommy Collingwood right here playing number 4. Collingwood on the big gray pony, back to the center right here, and a new group of Audi players right here. So sometimes it takes a chucker or two to get the flow, as we call it on the polo field. Audi, the Aspen Valley team, these players have played a lot of polo together, and Pablo Polito just seems very strong, the number 3 there in the blue, with teaming up with different players and just getting a flow early, as Alejandro Navija Estrada will get the high flag right there for the Aspen Valley team. Alejandro again on 8 goals. Always fun to watch here. Alejandro right here. I love the slow-mo. Alejandro's going to get in here. Everybody checking their shoulders. Pablo's going to jump in the rumble seat. Alejandro takes it forward one time inside the red zone, and then that's an easy finish for a man of his stature and quality on the polo field, Estrada. All right, on the bowling, it's going to be, who is it going to be? Around and around they go, and it looks like it's going to be Spinacci. Pablo, yeah, I like that. A little sword fight. He's going to win it. Leave it for Erskine. Sugar coming off an injury last year, and he has just done an amazing job. I got to interview him on ChukkerTV, and we talked about it, and he says he's finally got the edge back. And if you play the game of polo, or if you watch game of polo, you'd understand what I mean when I say edge, because when you're flying around a polo field out there at 25 to 35 miles an hour, you need to have that edge to play at the highest quality, and Sugar says he's back. So it's good to hear that. All right, so we got a little play right here. Make the call. This ball gets opened a little bit, not much, but you see the angle right there, and they got to give it up. So they're going to be a spot hit here for the Audi team, just a right-of-way violation. Oh, they might bring it over to the 4. Let's see. Yeah, he might bring it in for a 60. Yeah, looks like our mounted official is going to elect to bring this one over for a 60-yard shot. And, of course, 60-yard shot, all players must be 30 yards from the ball, and they must be in front of the ball. Now, they used to be able to line up behind the ball, believe it or not, 30 yards. And it doesn't really make any sense, but back in the day, you used to be able to dribble a penalty 4. They do not allow you to dribble a penalty 4 anymore for safety of the 4-legged athletes and the players, because sometimes the players would dribble it in there and then they'd go to fire in the ball, and it could be dangerous. So now you get one approach and one swing at the ball, and here comes Tommy Collingwood. Tommy's going to get a worm burner to the left side, and they'll go just wide, and we'll get a knock in for Aspen Valley. Now, I said Aspen Valley Polo Club, of course, in the summertime. That's your blue jerseys out there. If you get an opportunity to play or check it out, please check it out. And July and August, there. You know, here at the Grand Champions during the fall, winter, and spring tournaments, we attract a large international field of players. We have a lot of different players out there at the moment right now. You have South Africa out there with Erskine, of course, Argentina with Estrada and Spinacci. And I believe Pablo, I'm not exactly sure where Pablo played from. I'm going to have to have an interview with him and check on that. And, of course, our American boys, they battled it out. But a few other countries, of course, we have Mexico, New Zealand, Chile, Costa Rica, La Pura Vida. We're talking about the boys of Costa Rica. The Escobars play a lot here also. Canada, Ecuador, Brazil, Switzerland, Germany, Uruguay, Azerbaijan, Australia, South Africa, Nigeria, Venezuela, and England. And when we say England, we always say shout out to my man Jan-Erik Frank, who actually is on a little vacay after a long season here, as it looks like Spinacci is going to end up getting the first goal of the day here for, or is that Erskine? No, that's Spinacci. So Audi's going to get on the board here. On the breakaway here, here they come, Spinacci. You see Alejandro's got to pull out of there as that ball's going up and down the field. Got to have a clean right of way. Spinacci just jumps right on the right of way right here and then takes it in, and great ball control from Spinacci. Watches the bounce once, twice, and see how he waits for that ball to cross the line? A huge, huge learning lesson right there. If that ball has the momentum to carry over the end line, let it go. Because the one time you're going to see that you tried to get that bouncing ball at the end and you cane it and it goes outside the post, you're going to scratch your head and you'll never touch it again. So that's a pro play right there by Spinacci. Just watching it, escorting it over the line for the goal. You know, you feel like, oh, it's a pumpkin, you want to finish it, but a lot of times that ball will bounce right there. And trust me, I've been out there and it happens. You hit it off the cane and it squirms off to the side. So pro play by Spinacci, just escorts it over the line, gets the first goal of the day for Audis. We have our second courtesy change of the day with 2:16 on the clock. Of course, ChukkerTV, a live stream, Wellington-based here, ChukkerTV, and a huge winner we had producing the United States Polo Association, Polo Network, all winter long, and of course teaming up with Horseplay, Polo Channel for the WPL. So ChukkerTV very busy in 2019 and looking for a very busy summer. So make sure you stay in touch with us. Keep an eye on the scheduling, as they're going to be all over the place again. The Wizard getting the summer prepared for us, and so we're looking forward to it. Should be a fun summer again. ChukkerTV. If you are watching today, let us know where you're watching from. We would love to know where people are watching from. I mean, get the Wizard to give away a few things. We've been talking about some new ChukkerTV gear, maybe for the summer. There, everybody wants ChukkerTV gear. As Erskine's going to win this bowl-in with 2:09 left in the second Chukker. Now, Gansey and Erskine come together right here. Oh, Estrada, well, they double-teamed them there, and that's a clean double team, as you're not allowed to sandwich a player, but we had Gansey on the one side of Erskine, and then Alejandro took his mallet, and that's a clean double team. Well done by the Aspen Valley team, and now Alejandro Davija Estrada will take it inside. Whoa, yeah, out of the air, keeps it in front of Erskine, leaves it for Bellini. Good teamwork here, Pablo Polito, and just off the left side. But the Aspen Valley team lining it out very well there. Everybody doing their jobs. And just a miss hit, and we'll have our fourth knock-in of the day here for Audi. So the Grand Champions of Santa Rita Polo Farm is the largest, most unique polo facility in Wellington, and with 120 stalls. And I said 200 horses as there, as they do have a lot of paddocks also. They have 5 self-contained barns, exercise track, and 5 climate-controlled tech rooms, vet rooms, staff rooms. Staff quarters, actually, guest house on the property, 3 polo fields, state-of-the-art underground irrigation on all of the fields, and with 1 stick and ball field, and plans to build more fields in the future. So as the Santa Rita Polo Farm growing year by year, and it looks like Tommy Spinacci again, Pablo. He's going to lay one out here for Bellini. Tato is going to have to deal with Estrada all day long. It's going to be a tough job for the young one-goaler, but he can do it. Tato played in the beach polo also, and his father won. Bellini actually played. All the Bellinis were down there. My favorite summer drink, the Bellini. Now, as Grant Gansey gets hooked in there by Erskine, I love that play, leaning way out, loose ball play, and it's going to be Tato Bellini. Tato moves it back, stolen away by Estrada. Alejandro on the ground. Go, the gray pony. He's going to get out in front of Spinacci. Spinacci now trying to pick up Estrada. Keeps it out just in front of him. Watch Collingwood come over. And Estrada looking for the whistle. And this is a true pro play. And I'll break this one down for you. Collingwood's looking, hey, what did I do wrong here? But watch how Estrada pushes this ball to the right a little bit. So where Collingwood was trying to cut the angle, and when he tries to cut the angle, he actually hits the ball. Watch, here comes Alejandro, and now he's going to push it to the right here, and that takes Collingwood out of the play because he's moving towards the ball. Now, if Collingwood was already there, then it would be against Estrada. And so they're going to talk about this one and see. It looked to me like Collingwood was actually moving towards the ball. So Collingwood moving towards the ball. And they'll go ahead and move this around. It looks like we're going to get a currency change here for our second chukker. And there's a good talk right here. All right, so look, it's going to end our chukker. So we'll end our chukker on a whistle right there. Of course, remember, when there is a foul on the play, you always commence that foul in the following chukker. So we'll see what our mounted official decides on this, and we'll be right back for our third chukker. Stay with us. All right, welcome back here as we're talking about this last play. And remember, if a player hits a ball at a player, well, then it's called breaks of the game. But if a player is moving towards a ball, well, then they call foul. So heads up play here by Spinacci. And I'm going to see what by Alejandro Estrada. We'll see what they decided here. Looked to me like he was moving towards. They might call this against the Aspen Valley team, but looked to me like he actually was moving toward it. Colin moving from right to left. That's moving into the ball. You can see our mounted official. Now, the mounted officials they don't explain the foul until everybody's back on the field. And some players want to know, but the reason why is that way they don't have to say it once, because you got 8 players on the field. So it looks like you're probably going to get an open goal penalty 2 here. So what happens there, you have Collingwood moving from left to right. He moves into the ball, but Alejandro Estrada, being the high goal player he is, he reads that he's doing that. So he kind of pushes it that way a little bit. And that puts Collingwood in a very tough position. He's either got to hit that ball on the move, or it's just a tough play. So well done by Estrada, just controlling the ground, and you see where they're going to drop that ball. It looks like right in front of goal here. So we'll start the third chukker off with an open goal penalty in favor of Team Aspen Valley. And a good shot of the helmets right there. Grant Gansey with his light blue, powder blue helmet with I love the American flag on the back. And a very stylish helmet there. And there'll be Estrada. Alejandro's going to walk up and a little tapper. And Alejandro will get his third goal today. On the open goal, penalty 2. Penalty 2 from the spot. Yeah, you can elect to take that from the center if you want, and in which case you have one hit. From the spot, you are allowed to dribble that. All players on the defending team must be 30 yards from the ball. Now, not from the end line, not from the post, from the ball, all right? So that puts them in an opportunity where they can actually try to steal that one. Here we go. Spinacci out the backside. He's going to come strong. He's got Erskine on the inside, on the outside of our play. Oh, look at Pablo. Now Erskine says, no, let me go, Pablo. He gets out in front. Sugar Erskine, once, twice, 3 times, my lady. And Sugar's going to get his first goal today. And that's a Sugar Erskine we're used to seeing, running and gunning. Win the bowling, get the offense attack. It's Spinacci. Look at that. It's going to come strong here. Looks like he's going to go there. He kind of fakes it, so Alejandro looks at him, and then Sugar jumps into the right of way in front of Estrada. And then once Sugar Erskine gets out in front with his new hairdo, he takes it once, twice, 3 times, and there you go. Escrow. Look at that, a little jump of the pony over the end line. But again, another situation there where a pro player escorting the ball over the line, not trying to hit that last shot because he knew he had the momentum to get the goal. All right, on the bowling again, Erskine will leave this one for Pablo Spinacci. Once again, Spinacci's going to get the give and go back to Collingwood, a little short, and Estrada will collect this ball for Aspen Valley. Estrada everywhere here in the first half. Alejandro's going to lay one back down to the right side. I love that. He brings it left, puts it back to the right. That's going to give Bellini an opportunity right here. Juancito with a shot from the 60, and that ball will go just wide, but a good positive play there by the boys in the light blue. Again, Estrada, he's so smart on the polo field, using all the angles, takes the ball all the way across the field to the left side, but then he cuts it back to the right side because that gives Bellini an opportunity to pick the ball up on his offside, the right side of the pony, which makes it easier for Juancito when he's got a man on his hip. Here he goes, Estrada again. That ball's going to cross the center line with 4:08 on the clock here. And it'll be Estrada. Now he's going to go back to the left this time. There you go. Now Bellini pushes his man to the right, and that's his little brother. Now he's going to take it back to the inside. Oh, nice little head fake right there. Juancito keeping it out in front of Tato. Juancito offside, near side, and the finish and the high flag for the newly graduated international businessman, polo player, U.S. Polo ASSN ambassador, Juancito Bellini, keeping it out in front of his brother right here. Oh, Tato leans out very far. Watch him. He's going to go on the offside, back to the near side. Now, look at that, backwards. Oh, that is butter. Well done, Juancito. Beautiful goal right there. Love the slow-mo once again. You see how Juancito uses both sides of the pony there. The offside, he knows that his brother's there to hook him. He flips it to the near side. Then he flips his wrists around to finish that play. Not an easy play. Sugar gets hooked up here. And, oh, Grant's going to get caught on the turn right here. And well read there by Collingwood. As Gansey will take this ball to the right side. You can make the call on this one. Here you go, watch the, oh, this could be great on the drone footage. Now, Grant, he changes the line to the inside. Ooh, that's a drastic change, so you're gonna get a whistle there. Now remember, the turn play is all based on how drastic of a turn you make. That means how much of an angle you actually turn the ball the right side and how close the defending player is. Right there, Collingwood was, it looked like about a stride out. So that's about as close as you can get. But usually 2 strides will get the whistle for you. And then depending, now if Grant decided to elect to take that ball a little bit further back and with not as much angle to the right, they wouldn't get a whistle. But Grant wasn't sure probably where that player was, so he went to make a quicker turn. He gets caught on the turning play, and we'll get a courtesy change, our final courtesy change of the first half here with 3 minutes left. And we got a nice little crowd out there at the Santa Rita Polo Farm on a Saturday. Now remember, here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, the spring season features all kinds of different activities. We have medium goal practice games at least once a week, stick and ball sessions every day, every week, whatever. You can stick a ball all the time if you want here. And you can also take lessons for stick and balling. If you have a team that's playing or you're doing polo on demand and you are on a team, a good shot of Grant Gansey there, getting on his fresh pony, well, you get 2 medium goals every weekend. And I guaranteed that, rains or shine, ambulance and umpires always at every game and every tournament, highest quality. Turnkey tournament polo situation, top professionals in the world joining up with some of the top amateurs. And they'll switch the teams around, pro pool style. So I mean, we actually changed the teams to play with each pro. So the pros will switch up, and they get great combinations, and that's a lot of fun because you get different combinations of pros to play differently. They, of course, are going to play on all kinds of different fields, and they are the most well-manicured fields in the area, in the Wellington area. From the Grand Champions Polo Club, where we were yesterday, to the Santa Rita Polo Farm, and, well, you never know, because there's all kinds of different layers. Sugar in his new helmet, pretty cool. I like that. I think we're in for a new era of polo helmets here. Of course, we have all kinds of social events here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, and a good shot of Alejandro Naviglio and Sugar Erskine, and of course, trophies every weekend, and of course, you'll be on ChukkerTV. Play here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Tell all your friends. Check you out while you're playing around the world. So once again, thanks for joining us. Here comes Spinacci with his first penalty shot of the day. It's going to be a 60-yarder. Pablo. Hey, Pablo, welcome back. Look at that. Perfect shot. I mean, that was just picture perfect, about 70 yards. And Spinacci, just an amazing play. I think Spinacci was 8 goals at his highest. Pablo broke his leg at one point, and I think he had to take a year or 2 off. I'm not 100% on that, but a good friend of mine. I remember him playing, though, man, when he was on 8 goals, and he still plays amazing at 6 goals. Pablo, wearing a number 3 for Audi in the white helmet. All right, on the bowling here. Uh-oh, this is going to be Tato's first breakaway of the day, and I love to see, Tato a little bit off the inside. Can't get back to it. Sugar tries to run through, scooped up by Gansey. Double G will take this one across the center, and Granty bounce a ball hooked in there by Tato on Pablo, and now Juancito with a nice, sweet, smooth swing there, and he'll find Estrada. Alejandro's got to lean way back. Ooh, he overrides, and now here comes Spinacci again. Pablo Spinacci, very active. Look to the inside. Got Sugar Erskine on the move on the big bay pony. Grant Gansey's going to come back. Watch them come together. Good ride off and a shot on goal. And that's how you do it. The man, the line, the ball, and the high flag as the drum goes flying through. All right here. Watch this. Man first. Always go the man first. Watch them come together right here. Now Sugar and Gansey, they're going to ride off. Boom, there's the man. Now you got the right of way. Now you take the ball, and that's a sweet swing by Sugar Erskine from about 80 yards out. And the man with the mohawk will get a second goal today. Good ride off there by Gansey, too. Just a huge horse that Sugar is on. Man, that horse like about 16 hands. But perfect play by both of them, and just what a finish by Sugar. All right, on the bowling, 6-4 here. We got a ball game with a minute left in the first half. Tato will override. Pablo Polito's going to scoop it up right here. Take it inside once, keeps it inside. Ooh, a little help from the pony, and backed up by Spinacci. Pablo changing the field, and he's got Sugar. Oh, no, now he's got Collingwood on the gray pony, and here comes Sugar. That is a big horse. Sugar slows it down. Now he's got Tato going forward. Tato moving from the left to the right. 30 seconds left in our first half. Grant's going to slam on the brakes right here in control. Well done. What a neck shot here. And he's got Pablo Polito turning the defense into offense. Here comes Pablo. Pablo back to the center. He'll leave it for Bellini now. Bellini's going to get the give and go, looking for Estrada. He's going to shoot one from about 80. It's going to come inside the 40, and Tommy Collingwood will back it up for Audi. Good open style polo we got going here with 9 seconds left in our first half. Spinacci's still going to have time here. He might have an opportunity at one more shot. Pablo Spinacci, and that's going to end the first half, 6-4. We'll send everybody into the locker rooms, into their tents, and have a little halftime break here. Enjoy our halftime, and we'll be back for our second half of the 2019 Sun Cup You're watching ChukkerTV. Stay with us.
As far as barns go, it's 10 points.
The weather, scenic views are unbelievable. To be up here in the mountains in this weather, I don't think you have many choices nicer than this.
I feel like we have some really competitive polo up here. It's friendly competitive polo.
The place is amazing. Good polo fields, good players, good horses, so it's a good experience. It's really good.
Club, they have empanadas there, they have Argentine style barbecue.
I'm in love with this place. The club is really nice, the people is really good.
At least what I can see is that it's an amazing place to be playing polo with the family and with good friends, enjoying, and the weather is great. I can't complain at all.
There's so much to do up here, and people are great, and there's some of the best polo in the country up there.
I think this is the place to play polo in the summer.
It's as good as it gets for summer polo.
This may be my new home.
And as soon as our child is old enough, she's going to be in their polo school.
You just want to be a horse in that barn.
The club is absolutely fabulous. If you're a golfer, the greens, the bunkers, the fairways are in fabulous condition. If you've not played this course before, you need to play the course. And if you did play before, you'll be amazed by the difference in the quality of this course. The people here are friendly, the staff is excellent, the course is in great condition, and it's a lot of fun to be here.
We bought it 2.5 years ago, had a 3-year project to totally renovate the course, which we completed in 19 months. We've now got 2 restaurants, championship course. It's immaculate, pristine. Everybody will see as they play today, and we're looking forward to a great day.
They've turned it around, and it's unbelievable what they've done to it in just a couple of years. They've restored it to what is really a gem in Wellington. It's an absolutely tremendous golf course. It's in great condition.
All right, looks like we got all of our players. Welcome back to our second half here of the 2019 Sun Cup. If you're just joining us, welcome to ChukkerTV for our second half action. 6-4 here. Aspen Valley Polo Club in the light blue jerseys. They started out with a goal. They were a 17-goal team and a very strong 17-goal team. 18-goal polo we have going on here for the Sun Cup 2019. And Dudacorp yesterday winning 19, yeah, 2 18-goal teams, actually, Dudacorp and Audi. And then 2 17-goal teams with Aspen Valley and Palm Beach Equine. Dudacorp winning yesterday 12-9, and today with the Aspen Valley team, Grant Ganzi at the number 1, Juancito number 2, Pablo Pulido number 3, and Alejandro Navijo Estrada the number 4. Audi with Tato Bellini filling in for the Cobra, Mark Ganzi. Number 2, Sugar Erskine. Number 3, Pablo Spinacci, and then Tommy Callewood playing number 4 here for the team Audi, and we have a 6-4 ball game. We started out with 1 goal in handicap for the Aspen Valley team. And they put 2 on the board very quickly, 1 from Pablo Pulido, 1 from Alejandro Navijo, and that was 3-0 after the first chugger. That's where you want to start a game off. And then after the second chugger, Alejandro put another one on to make it 4, and Pablo Spinacci put one on to make it 4-1. Then it was Alejandro from the penalty line and 1 by Juancito Bellini to make it 6, and 2 by Erskine, and 1 more by Spinacci, and a perfect penalty 4, 60-yard shot by Pablo Spinacci. And that gave a lot of life to Audi, so that made it 6-4 at halftime. That's what you're looking at right now, and there's our mounted official, Alex Roldan. Alex doing a good job here for the Grand Champions Polo Club, wearing the purple stripes today. You never know what color jerseys. The umpire's always a fashion statement here at the Grand Champions Polo Club and the WPL, World Polo League. So we'll get Alex out there as the drone escorts him back onto the field. Let us know what you're doing today, where you're watching from on the Facebook conversation. And, you know, if you're new to the game, of course, we already talk about that. Let us know. And, of course, if you want to learn how to play the game, well, come on down and join the polo school. I said we had a big group from the beach polo. They said they're going to come and take a lesson. Juan Bellini, Director of Operations, loves to teach the game of polo. You'll love being taught by him. He's a fun guy. And but come check it out. Polo School's always working and always doing. We're here, of course. The Polo School is a standalone USPA sanctioned polo club, the Polo School, dedicated to teaching polo to all ages, particularly the grassroots youth, but we teach all ages. Its mission is to provide individual opportunities in polo at every economic and ability level. So it doesn't matter what you're at, scholarships are available. So come check that out for the Polo School. It operates in Wellington January through May, as we're on our final month here. And then it'll do September, and September through November, actually, we come back. But then also we do have the school, Polo School at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, where you can actually play there. Of course, Director of Operations is Juan Bellini. And so come check it out. A lot of fun. All right, so Aspen Valley is going to get a run there, and that ball's going to go just wide. So we'll get a knock in for Audi, and it's going to be Collingwood. Tommy Collingwood, he'll lay one out to the outside here, looking for Sugar Erskine. Erskine is going to open this one up, and oh, the Big Bay Pony's got a huge stride on it. He's going to get out in front of Estrada. He'll leave that one behind. Loose ball play. It's going to be Grant Ganzi. Nope. Oh. Ooh, everybody coming around there. I guess Estrada positioned himself perfectly where no whistle was needed as they were riding through. Now we got Grant Ganzi moving forward. Grant's going to get a piece of it, and it'll get picked up here by Erskine. Sugar. Very smooth with the polo ball. Tato Bellini's going to take his brother out, and now they move forward. Sugar gets hooked by Polito, leaves it for Collingwood. Collingwood's going to drive this one home. Drive for show, putt for dough. Now looking for Spinacci. Pablo and Estrada will go at it. Loose ball play, picked up by Double G. Oh, yeah, I like that. Grant Gansey leaves it for Estrada. That's good polo teamwork right there. Now they'll keep this ball moving forward. And, oh, Pablo Polito's out there, but it'll be Tommy. Tommy's going to open this one up, looking for Spinacci to turn the corner here. Spinacci puts Bellini on his hip. Now he'll flip it back to the inside. Well done, Tato Bellini, taking out the 8-goaler. Look at this, young buck taking him out. That's a huge play by the number 1 in the dark jersey right there as he's going up against a very strong player as they come together right there. And you're going to get a whistle on this one. And it's probably going to be foul on the second man, as you see Estrada coaching his team right here. But you'll notice how the dark jersey comes in between two players here. Watch this. Pablo's going to go for it right there. Erskine's going to come in, foul the second man. Players following the ball have the right of way over a player moving from right to left or left to right. Erskine moving from the center of the field to the outside of the field. Going to get caught in the middle. Penalty 5 from the spot. It's going to be Estrada. Estrada, Tato, man, he's going to sleep well tonight. Go on, get him, Tato. He's going to get him now. He's going to push him here. Estrada going forward. Whoa, Bellini leans way out. Gets up on the handlebars right there. It's a little loose right there. Now he comes back inside, but a good move by the 8-goaler. Back inside, look for the deep neck shot here by Pablo Polito. That one's going to bounce off a pony. And Collingwood will push Pablo to the outside. Set up for another knock in here for Audi. Tommy mounting himself right there. Look, he got a little flex jet pad there. And they're going to go ahead and get a courtesy change here. Now, if you notice there, those are the different fields there on the backside. You got the trailer parked in the far right side of the corner. That's your stick and ball field there with the track around it. And looking to put another field in, as they say, here at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. Amazing barns here, so well built, a very strong structure, and so horse friendly. All the barns here at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. Believe me, you could live in them. They are amazing setups. Like I said, the stalls for the horses and turnout for all the different barns. Each barn has its own section of turnout, so the horses can go in and out. You can keep them inside and outside. And the trainers, of course, like to move the horses around, give them a little air, put them in the outside. And, of course, all stalls have windows on the stalls. All the horses have the ability to look out. Well, they have the ability to close everything up. If it storms here, sometimes in southern Florida, you know, we do get the rain and the wind at times. So a very safe facility for the four-legged athlete. Now, as they come to the inside here, Collingwood look for Erskine. Sugar looks like he wants to run to me. Sugar's going to go near side on that. So, he had Tato all by himself. Bad luck there. Now, I'll go out of the air. Well done, Spinacci. He takes one out of the air. Sugar comes in to help him out. And the dynamic duo is going to work it out here. Sugar to a standstill. Collingwood going forward for the first time today. Oh, yeah, Pablo gets the hook on him, and that's going to work perfectly for the Aspen Valley Polo Club team. Now he's going to come back. Look at all the blue jerseys going forward. Oh, they try to steal it away, but you can't do that to Alejandro. He knew they were there. Takes it forward, takes it out of the air. Now, from a nice little lope, he's going to lay this one off to the right side, and Erskine will tail that one out of there. Sweet little near side tail shot. As Spinacci will run onto this one, and Gansey will stop that play from moving forward. Now they come flying in there, and Pablo Polito, and again, Aspen Valley working well together. Now Alejandro from a standstill. Shot on goal by the 8-goaler, but that one's going to go wide to the right, and the low flag. So Aspen Valley controlling the Fort Chucker here. No goals scored in the Fort Chucker, but controlling the pace and, well, the side of the field that they're playing on. As we haven't had a breakaway yet by Audi here in the fourth chukker. Looks like Collins going to wait for one of his players. It looks like Panacci is going to go and take advantage of the ball being on their end of the field down here. And there he comes, right there, left side. Here he goes to the right side now. There he is. Let's look for the outlet pass. Yep. Well done, as you got Spinacci on fresh legs right now. Might as well use them. Back to the center on the miss hit, and Grant Gansey's going to read it and go under the neck again. And look at Tato Bellini running onto it. He says, all right, boys, let's go. Come on, Tatos, there you go. Gets a piece of it. Ooh, bad luck. Bounce off the pony, and Estrada. I thought Tato was going to get a breakaway. Now he'll wait one play out here, and now he'll go back to the center. Grant Gansey will move this one forward. Oh, I thought he broke his mouth there. But no, it'll be scooped up again and turn inside by Spinacci again. Again, a very clean fourth chukker here. And no whistles to be heard, and love that kind of polo. Oh, that one's going to bounce off a pony. Pablo Polito will pick up the loose ball play, looking for Alejandro. Grant Gansey will move it forward, and now it looks like Alejandro's going to go to the Spurs. But Bellini. Oh, Tato, he thought he was going to miss it. He reads it. About 28 seconds left here in the fourth chukker. Two players override. Now Grant Gansey. Grant looking for his first goal of the day. Gansey offside, near side. Ooh, gets up on the handlebars. Spinacci pump fake back to the center, but read well by Polito. Pablo got Bellini here. They got a little time left now. Juancito with about 5 seconds on the clock checks his shoulder, and he's going to get that one right there before the time runs out. Well done, Aspen Valley. So they'll change the score here right at the end of it. I'm talking about last second. Watch this play right here. I don't know if you can see the scoreboard in the back, but we got our ticker right here. But he takes it forward. Watch him check right here. Checked his shoulder to see how much time was on the clock. He saw that he had 3 seconds there. Takes it forward one time and gets the goal. Well done, Juancito Bellini. All right, we're going to get ready for our fifth chukker. Stay with us. All right, fifth chukker action, Grant Gansey, my man, Double G. Going to come out here. He ain't got a goal today, but he's been everywhere. He's been working hard on the front. You want to check us out tomorrow. Of course, we have our finals, and usually we don't play back-to-back, but this game got rained out last night. And so we rescheduled this morning, and we'll thank all the players, everyone for joining us here this morning on ChukkerTV. But the finals tomorrow are going to be at 11:30. So you're going to have the Just for the Fun of It Cup. Look at Spinacci's going to wake Tato up there, hit him on the helmet. And so you want to go check this out, but you got Duda Corp looking for the repeat here. Timmy Duda. Actually, last year he won it with his dad, with Lucas Diaz Alberti and Pique Alberti. Pique was the MVP. Former Tango player, Pique Alberti. And they went up against Gene Goldstein. Mean Gene, goal scorer machine, Goldstein. And from Newport, Grant Ganzi, Nacho Divigio Estrada, the older brother of Alejandro, and Mark Ganzi, the Cobra. So I'm not sure if the Cobra will be back for that game, but if not, he'll fill in for Tato. He will be back. Okay, so the Cobra will be back here, so we'll see if Audi can get one done, or they'll be playing in the Just for the Fun of It Cup. But make sure you check it out tomorrow, 10 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. Sunday Polo, Grand Champions Polo Club, ChukkerTV. All right, here we go, 7-4 here. It's been all Aspen Valley Polo Club, and this has been one of the biggest reasons, the man in the red helmet, Alejandro. He's going to get Pablo Plito moving forward here. They'll leave it for Juancito. And everybody's working well here for the Aspen Valley team. If you notice, a great rotation. And look at that. I mean, Alejandro goes forward. Now he comes back. There's always somebody on offense, always someone on defense, just working well as a team. Now, Sugar Erskine says, oh, Dale, I'm going to shut you up. And he takes it inside, but he gets backed out of there by Estrada. And a good D. Oh, Ganzi. Oh, bad luck. They're going to get a safety here. So, penalty 6 on the play. Of course, like in a game of soccer, when a defending team hits it over their own end line, you give a corner kick. Well, in the game of polo, we give you a safety, and here we're going to show you. There's a great back shot right there, but that ball goes, oh, what happened? Maybe they blew a whistler, so he had a foul on the play, I guess. Didn't go over the end line. My fault, I apologize. We did have a penalty. So, open goal, penalty 2 on a right-of-way violation. I apologize, ChukkerTV. I thought that ball went over the end line. And so we have a right-of-way violation. Looks like that ball got backed out of there. And good read by Audi, catching an Aspen Valley Polo Club player coming across the right-of-way, and an open goal, penalty 2 to make it 7-5. Collingwood will pick up his first goal of the day. I know his mama will be happy. One of our biggest fans here at ChukkerTV, Tommy's mom. And always at all the games, you'll know she's there because she's yelling for her son. She's she's a polo mom, we call her. All right, Sugar Erskine, Team Audi coming alive here in the fit Chucker. Erskine's going to drop the hammer. Here comes Alejandro, on the right side to the near side. Lasso just wide to the right. But again, great setup here by Erskine. Knew that he had the 8-goaler on the offside. Flips it to the near side, and soft shot, but just wide. And Alejandro will take the knock in here for the light blue, powder blue, Aspen Valley Polo Club. Juancito, he's very controlled 4-goal player now. I think Juancito's on his way to the next level. Very composed, as you can say. Pablo Plito, and what are you going to say? Well, perfect power pole play. Watch how Pablo hits his ball back to the far post. We talked a lot about it yesterday. You want to make sure you do this. Watch how he hits the little neck shot at first. See, back to the left side. Now he bellies back, and then he hits the little open putter shot. Horse could change leads right here. Boom, and then he goes for that's an easy goal. Well done, Pablo. And just set yourself up perfectly for the final shot there to take it back to 8-5. And Pablo will get his second goal today. He had his first goal in the first Chucker. Now picking one up here in the 5th. We're going to get a courtesy change with 325. Now remember, on the courtesy change, not everybody uses a courtesy change. It's open to all players. But you can, and this is a tournament condition. So you can actually use this at your club. So if you do play, Grant Ganzi's going to go from horse to horse right there. Well done. Chaco, his groom right there, or trainer, always takes care of Grant's horses. They can use the courtesy change as a tournament condition, I was saying, and that means your tournament committee can elect to use it based on weather, based on your style of polo, based on you just think it's safe for the horses, whatever you want to base it on. But you can use the courtesy change at your club. Look at that runway right there. It's the Santa Rita Polo Farm there. Good aerial view. Good fly in Austin. Our drone pilot. Top drone pilot in the world. Austin. Polo. There's some other turnouts there. That's the backside turnouts for the horses that are not playing. They use those paddocks there at the end of the two fields, the Aspen field and the Buenos Aires field. and the Philadelphia field. I believe it was our third field. They, but that's the long line right there to get out there. And like I said, just a beautiful area. That backside of Wellington where the Santa Rita Pole Farm sits. All right, on the bowling here, bowling in from, of course, the east side of the field here the whole second half, Alejandro Navigio. He's going to get out in front here. Spinacci comes over, makes a little touch on the ball. Now it's going to be the magic man working it inside, outside, takes the mallet away from Erskine. Now Grant will take it inside. One more tab, look for the shot on goal. Ganzio, perfectly done there by Double G. And everybody on the Aspen Valley Pole team on the scoreboard. Grant Gansey getting his first goal today in there. This is a perfect play right there. Watch how he takes it inside. Very composed. Alexis take it forward. Now he scoots by Spinacci, sees the open gap, and then shoots the next shot, but not hard, just hard enough to have the ball escort itself over the line about a yard or two in, even though Pablo Polito was there to finish it and didn't need the help. All right, now Estrada, 2 for 2 on the bowl ends. Oh, broken mallet, $150 gay, right, chucker there for Estrada. This, whoa, what a write-off there by Spinacci. Look at this, Gansey's gonna come in now, score on the other near side next shot. So Grant Gansey coming alive here in the fit chucker. This is not an easy shot, actually. And perfectly executed here on the near side next shot. I love this write-off, though. I don't know if you see it right here with Bellini and Collingwood. Then that ball pops backwards, and look at Gansey. He just keeps his head down, stays on the near side. Perfect choice, perfect shot. 2 for 2. Well done, Double G. 1:38 on the clock. Aspen Valley Polo Club doubling up out of here in the fit chucker. 3 goals, 1 by Pablo and 2 by Grant Gansey. And you know what they say, Aspen Valley Polo Club on fire here in the fifth. All right, Roldan, he'll give it back to him right here. And man, Audi needs to win a bowling. I need a bowling very bad, but it's going to be Aspen Valley again and working well together. Very unselfish polo team, the Aspen Valley Polo Club today. And that means everybody getting involved. Now, Collingwood. Ooh, well done, Tommy. Slams on the brakes, but look at Pablo. Goes into a little war right there, but it's going to be won by Tommy. But again, I like that play by Collingwood, sliding his pony in there, not turning the ball, just waiting. And now he'll look for Erskine. But it'll be Bellini, Juancito. Pump fake, and the whistle. You go catch him right there. I thought Juancito might go ahead and hit the back shot anyways, but he went for the pump fake, but Erskine did not fall for it. And he catches Juancito on the turning play. You make the call. Here we go. Juancito pump fake, but right there, Erskine sees it, and he jumps right on it. So they'll go ahead and move this one down. It's going to be costly for the Aspen Valley team because here we go. We talked about it yesterday. Be careful when you foul 10 yards from the center on either side. Reason why is they're usually going to move that ball to the next line, and the next line is the 60-yard line. 150 yards from halfway to the end line, 90 yards from the center to the 60. And that's a 100-yard move, but it needs to be moved because if you move that ball to center, then it's a good foul, and you always want the team that fouls to be penalized. But a lot of players will argue this play, it should be from the spot or from the center. But you can't give an opportunity to the team that fouls. And it's just a huge move, but it's going to happen. So be careful of fouling in the vicinity of center field. All right, Spinacci, so you can go 2 for 2 here. Pablo, worm burner, off to the outside, and the clock goes tick, 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 in the immortal words of Tommy Oxley. And that should... Now they're going to have one more knock, and yep, we got 20 seconds. And it'll be Alejandro. He'll take his time right here. Might as well work it inside a little bit, try to gather a few more yards here before the Chucker ends. Collinwood's going to get a piece of it on the chestnut pony, turns it inside. Good ball control here by Tommy. Now, clock ticking down. They still have an opportunity here. He's going to leave it for Spinacci. Pablo takes it forward one time. Now he lays the 80-yarder inside the red zone. And Sugar Erskine's going to push it through. And with 2 seconds on the clock, pick up his third of the day, and I like the composure here by Audi. They leave the ball for Spinacci. Look at Sugar on the left side of your screen. Spinacci's going to lay it right by Bellini's ear. Now it comes through. Look at Erskine. Oh, it actually went off of his pony. So we're going to give that one to the pony. Hey, the four-legged athlete gets a pony goal, and that'll end our fifth chukker. So stay with us. We'll be right back for our sixth and final chukker. Let's see if Audi can get on a run right here. And ChukkerTV Sun Cup 2019.
The club is absolutely fabulous. If you're a golfer, the greens, the bunkers, the fairways are in fabulous condition. If you've not played this course before, you need to play the course. And if you did play before, you'll be amazed by the difference in the quality of this course. The people here are friendly, the staff is excellent, the course is in great condition, and it's a lot of fun to be here.
We bought it 2.5 years ago, had a 3-year project to totally renovate the course, which we completed in 19 months. We've now got 2 restaurants, championship course. It's immaculate, pristine. Everybody will see as they play today, and we're looking forward to a great day.
Bang, check out the Wellington National Golf Course. We actually played the other day. You'll enjoy it. Very narrow, but it'll teach you a lesson. Go out there and check it out. Awesome greens out there. A lot of fun. Great people out there at Wellington National. And here we go, sixth and final chukker. Who will face off against Duda Corp? Timmy Duda, Carlitos Casita, Chris Campson, and Jared Zenny. A very strong 18-goal team in the finals of the 2019 Sun Cup here. And I think both these teams match up pretty well. At the moment, it's been the Aspen Valley Polo Club, but you never know. Team Audi, they'll surprise you. They've been down the whole game. They were down 3-0 after the first, 4-1 after the second, 6-4 at halftime. You know, then Aspen Valley Polo Club came alive, and it was 7-4 after the fourth. And then it was 10-5 the whole fifth chukker, and then Erskine gets a little pony goal at the end to make it 10-6 now. So Audi, see if they can get it going here and try to tie this game up, send in OT. Collingwood to the outside, a little short there, and you're going to get the reaching call here. Now remember, anytime a ball is behind a player's boot, they reach back behind their boot. The player following the ball will have the right of way. Watch Bellini to the right side. He's going to follow this ball, and they're going to reach back in front of them, and they're going to be whistling up there on the reaching call. Bit of a right-of-way violation also, but more of a reaching call there. And so remember, if you got that ball in front of you, chase it down, because nobody in front of you can reach back in front of you legally in the game of polo. All right, Juancito, from the outside, this should be, he can make this here. So just outside the 60, here comes Juancito. He's going to lay it a worm burner, and it's going to go the distance, but picked up by the Mohawk man. Sugar Erskine on the move. Come on, Sugar. Drop one down here. Sugar, the big bay pony running hard. Sugar, good pickup. Now he's going to cross center field. Erskine, ooh, leaves that one behind. But here comes Bellini. I got you, Sugar. Keep on going. Bellini gets a piece of it into the inside. That's going to work well for Spinacci. Juancito, ooh, nifty little play right there. And then takes his time. Well done, Juancito. That's what I'm telling you. He's changed as a player as he'd go and bang down, but now he takes his time and he's got Alejandro. Alejandro's going to crush one out there, and this is what you want to do. Get Pablo Pulido running forward. Now Pablo to the far post. Yep. No, but dead center. Oh, and he's going to override right there. As I thought Pablo was going to put the icing on the cake and maybe a nail in the coffin, as they say, as that would extend the lead again. You're gonna see. Might get a time. Wow, good looking pony right there. And everybody getting on fresh ones. So here with probably going to stop the clock here with 3:58 on the clock. Now get our courtesy change. Final courtesy change of the day here. And so this will be the final run here as Sugar Man. Nice to see Sugar back in the saddle here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. Sugar played a lot of high goal polo with the Cobra. Played for the Audi team. He also plays for Coca-Cola. Plays a lot of high goal polo. And from Houston, Texas, Sugar is. And the whole family. Two beautiful young boys. Beautiful wife, of course. And South African player. I played a lot of polo with Sugar as he grew up. Sugar and I played on a couple teams together. Man, he is a fast, active player. Tommy Collingwood, another one right here, 5-goal player. Very strong rider. Big ball hitter. Medium, low goal polo, you call it. He plays it. And up-and-coming player. Of course, we talked about Pablo. We talked about Tato Bellini. Don't tell everybody he's one of my favorite Bellinis. I love them all, but I love Tato. Younger brother, youngest brother. And he's on 1 goal, but he's on his way. And of course, that Aspen Valley team, what can you say? Grant Gansey, Double G, just coming off an amazing season with 3 goals right now. Team USPA, you name it. He's done it all. He's been involved, opens, he's done, played in it all. Indoor, out there, on the beach, in the snow, wherever. And of course, Juancito Bellini, his partner in crime, good friend on and off the field on 4 goals, all looking to move up. Pablo Pulido, he's amazing, Pablo. He plays a lot of polo here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, and he just mixes with everybody he plays with. He just does an amazing job. And I got to interview Juan Bellini Sr., told me Pablo, he felt he was such an easy player to play with, his style. So he picks up well, and of course, when you got Alejandro Envicio Estrada at 8 goals, captaining a team that puts together a very strong 4-man team, playing with 4-man rotation. All right, Sugar, going to go here, Sugar, on fresh legs. He's got Gansey pressing him here. Grant's on fresh legs also now. Wow, both the ponies launch it out. Sugar, near side, next shot. That one is dead center. Cleaned out of there by Gansey. Good read. He'll take 1 shot and clear it out perfectly to the far side and turn the corner, because this is how you turn a defense into offense. Now Aspen Valley on the move. Pablo delays his swing. Good choice, but you're not going to fool Collingwood. He'll flip it back to Spinacci. Pablo is going to get a launch one here, looking for Erskine again. Sugar has 5 strides on everybody. Checked his shoulder 1 time. Sugar Erskine, and a must-need a goal there by the Audi players, making it 10-7. 3 minutes left, goal a minute, no problem. So we'll see what happens here. See, they got to win this bowling here. It's a good power polo play. Everybody gets a piece of it. Now you got Sugar. After the last play, he was already out there just waiting. And the Mohawk man checked his shoulder, puts the shoulders down. The Mohawk follows, and he finishes it up there perfectly. Juancito just hanging out, hoping he misses there. Nothing he could do. 2:46 on the clock. They need to win this bowling, Audi, but it's going to be Pablo. Huge win right here for Pablo, because that was the one they needed to keep that ball moving. Now Pulido offside, near side. Pablo, here's the approach shot. Look for the offside cut shot, and it'll roll just wide. But again, a nice run there, and that's what he needed, because the clock ticks down. We're 2:22 on the clock now. and it's going to make it tough for Audi. They got to go coast to coast here. We've yet to see a coast to coast like butter and toast from the end line. So let's see if Collingwood can get one moving here. Collingwood, outlet pass, looking for Spinacci. Gansey's going to read it. Well done. Flips it on the near side. He's got Estrada in the rumble seat right here, but he's going to go ahead and shoot this one. That ball's going to roll through the goal. Oh, just wide right. So 150 on the clock. As Collingwood's going to take a quick knock in here, and it makes sense. And it'll be Tommy. Spinacci going to come across field right here. Looks like outlet pass looking for Pablo. Yep. Oh, Pablo, not far enough. So they'll go ahead and move this one back to the inside, and it's going to be Alejandro, and watch him launch one from here. Alejandro, dead center. Que golazo. Perfectly executed play by the man on the green, on the gray pony. Pablo, actually Alejandro picking up his 4th goal of the day, and you can read this one. Watch him. He turns it upfield. Watch when the ocean spread right here will spread, and it'll give him a outlet, and he just shoots it right in between the two players, and perfectly dead center. I love when they pick those shots and just use the players as kind of I guess a scope, you could say. As it's going to be Grant Gansey again. Now Grant, as time ticks down here, Aspen in the lead. Pablo's going to try to get one more. Erskine will open it up for Tato. Maybe Tato Bellini will get one more run. Tato leaves it here for Collingwood. Tommy's got him on the move right here, and it'll be Spinacci. Spinacci trying to get one more play. Look for the big cut shot here. That one's going to go right to the center, but he's going to have to run on to look for the tail shot. Next shot coming. That ball rolled just wide, and that should click down as everyone's saying, congratulating each other. And so there you go. 11-7 as Team Audi is going to get edged out here by the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Once again, Santa Rita Polo Farm. Very cool. Have our game rescheduled here. It's fun to see the backdrops here at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. And yeah, good energy out there. Positive energy between all the players. And once again, thank you for joining us. Well, stage is set for the finals of the 2019 Sun Cup here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, and ChukkerTV. You can join us tomorrow when we're going to have at 10 a.m. We'll have our Just for the Fun of It Cup, which is going to be Audi going up against Palm Beach Equine. And then in our final at 11:30, Duda Corp trying to repeat against the Aspen Valley Polo Club team. Not going to be an easy game there to repeat. So you want to join us for that. I'm Dale Schwetz, and I speak for the whole ChukkerTV family when I say thank you for making us leaders of polo broadcasting. And remember, here at ChukkerTV, we love the polo.